Welcome to the next episode of the CXO Talk show with Chartered Buying. It's a pleasure to have somebody who's been in the human capital domain for a very, very, very long time. Somebody who understands the supply chain procurement more than anybody else in terms of human capital. So it's a pleasure to welcome Shahryar. Welcome on the show.
Thank you very much, Faik, and it's a real pleasure being here. I was a little skeptical when you said understand supply chain more than anyone, but you added human capital. So thank you for that. Pleasure.
Thank you. So Shahryar, give us a little bit background about yourself, about the domain that you're operating in.
Yeah. So I'm a specialist supply chain and procurement headhunter. I've been associated with the organization called Michael Page for the last 6 years. My team and I recruit for roles in this domain across levels of seniority in all of the Middle East. I've basically been someone who's fascinated by procurement and had the chance also to be connected with people like yourself to learn.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Absolutely. So there have been a lot of challenges. There have been a lot of evolutions in supply chain. Tell us a little bit about those evolution within the domain, how we should adapt to what has happened, especially in the year that has passed 2023 and what's coming in 2024.
Sure. So look, I'm not like a person in supply chain, but what I benefit from is talking to supply chain leadership and understanding on a practical level what exactly they prioritize. So I think about last year, we actually went through some of the discussions we had and tried to summarize. There was a few key topics. First one seems to be the need for agility, versatility. I imagine that there's always a place for a pure specialized expert, potentially in a silo, but all of our clients had said that they want to hire someone who is specialized in something, but not at the expense of not being able to adapt. They did say that, there's macro events happening. We all know that disease we don't want to talk about, and regional conflicts and quick change requiring situations coming up. And that's the kind of mindset and skill set they look at. Other than that, in the 3PL sector, shipping, logistics, there's been a big focus on adding value to the customer experience. So we were discussing competition is high, margins are low, but how do you then become competitive is by adding more value in the process. So there's more focus on having people who can effectively deal with customers externally and internally when it comes to supply chain. And finally, we all know the big one, as you've mentioned over here as well, analysis, analytics, the data. We're a bit far from saying that AI is required at the moment, but it doesn't hurt to become proficient in everything you can. The key still remains how you adhere to using the tools you have.
Absolutely. Some great points today. So be agile, regardless of what expertise you hold, where it is required in every organization is the expectation, how agile you are, how collaborative you are. So some key takeaways. Thank you very much, Shahryar, for joining in. It's a pleasure to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining the CXO Talk show. There are many other episodes that we are going to bring in. Let's stay tuned. Thank you very much.